Alright. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahushua. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahushua. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahushua. Call her Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Double unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations. To all the brothers doing this work in truth and sincerity. I want to say, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakah, Kodash, Barakatham. I meant to say that. Right now I'm just flowing in the spirit to the best of my ability. In the midst of hell, calling the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua when you going through shit, man. Because the Lord hears our cry when we cry unto Him, man. We're going through these everyday trials, and tribulations, temptation, all these things we're going through on a day-to-day basis. I'm just coming in the spirit, flowing in the spirit. Broke down on the side of the highway, so I might as well do a lesson, man. Satan is doing his job. Satan is doing his job because, you just go through shit like this. I call roadside assistance, but it's like they're supposed to come tell me, but it's just shit that just keep coming up. They just got somebody just got a 911 call. I'm like, that ain't nothing but Satan, man, fucking around with me, hindering me because I got things to do. But it's all good though, man. These are things that we must suffer for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua sake, man. You gotta go through shit like this, man. That try your faith. See if you gonna fall out of the truth. That's what Satan's goal is, man. He wanna get me to fall out. He wanna get me to stop doing the work, man. But when you go through shit, it makes you do more work. It purges you to do more work. Like the Lord said, I will purge you, and you will bring even more fruit. Bring forth more fruit. Purge every tree. So it brings forth more fruit. How should I say this? Yeah, this is John 15:2. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, He taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, He purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. And it's a perfect example. You be going through hell. It makes you push the work even harder, man. It makes you preach the word even harder. It makes you go harder for the truth, for Yahushua. That's what going through hell and temptation do. It makes you push harder. Keep on pushing on. You gotta the Lord purges you to have you bring forth more fruit. So this ain't nothing but a booster for me, That way I know that I'm not a bastard, Despise not the chastening of Yahweh. This is three precepts real quick. This is Job 5:17. Behold, happy is the man whom Yahweh corrected, the Most High corrected. Therefore, despise not the chastening of the Almighty. And I'm happy to be going through these things, man, for the Lord's sake. That way I know that the Lord is dealing with me. This is Proverbs 3:11. My son, despise not the chastening of Yahweh, neither be weary of His correction. And that's plain and simple, man. Just don't despise the chastening of Yahweh, man. He's purging you, man. make you stronger, building up your spirit, man, for what is finna go down on this earth, man. I could be sitting here all damn day. I don't know how long I'm gonna be sitting here, man. But hey, through the grace of Yahweh Shem Shah, you know, I'm able to partake in these afflictions and these temptations. This is Hebrews 12:6, and ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of Yahweh, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. So the Lord is chastening, is correcting us, man, every day, man. You know, going through hell, catching hell, man, as we call it. You know, it's correcting us, it's purging us to make us bring forth more fruit, like the scripture says. But this is James 1:12. I mean, yeah, it is 12. I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. This is James 1:12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. So, if I endure all these temptations that the Lord has coming for me, I may receive that crown of life, like the scripture says, because hey, the scripture says it. Why not? You have it. It's like the scripture cannot be broken. I mean, it cannot. The Lord is not a liar. So, if I endure all these temptations, then I can get a crown of life, and that's a literal crown. If you read the book of 2nd Esdras, the 2nd chapter, like starting at like the 40th verse on down. That's another lesson for another time. But you know, that's an actual crown. This is verse 13. Let no man say when he is tried, I am tempted of the Most High. For the Most High cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man. So, the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, does not tempt us. You know, Satan is the tempter. This is Matthew 4:3. It's just to prove that Satan is the tempter. I'm going to start at verse 1. Then when Yahushua led up of the spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. So the devil, Satan is the tempter, man. He comes and tempts us, you know, to go off, to stop doing this and stop doing that, man. Stop preaching the word. This is verse 2. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungry. And when the tempter came to him, he said, If thou be the Son of God, command it that these stones be made bread. So Satan was tempting Yahushua. The spiritual demon Satan himself was tempting Yahushua, man. This is verse 4. But he answered and said, It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Most High. So you see Yahushua cut Satan, man. What did he cut him with? He cut him with the scriptures, man. This is verse 5. Then the devil taketh him up unto the holy city, and setteth him on the pinnacle of the temple, and saith unto him, If thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. Now that's actually written in the scriptures. And so Satan was using the scriptures against Yahushua. But guess what Yahushua did? Cut his ass again. This is verse 7. Yahushua said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power. So Satan was tempting Yahushua, but Yahushua was cutting his ass with the scriptures, man. But you know, this is just to prove that Slakia, that Satan is the tempter, man. This is verse 8. Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceedingly high mountain, and sheweth him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory, and the glory of them, and said unto him, All these things will I give unto thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. And now that's the ultimate thing right there, man. Most of these people, they sell out. for all these things that Satan has to offer for them. If you bow down and worship him and go along with his plan, man. That's what Satan will do. And people in these days sell out to Satan, man. They sell their souls to Satan. For whatever, for all this material stuff, man. But this is verse 10. Then said Yahushua unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship the Lord thy power, and him only shalt thou serve. So Satan is out here doing his job, tempting brothers, taking brothers through hell, whatever the situation may be, cars, whatever the situation may be. Satan is out here tempting brothers, man. Hindering brothers. This is finish off in Hebrews 12:6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourges every son whom he receiveth. So when you first come into this truth, you might be new into this truth. You're going to catch hell, man. You're going to be looked at as an oddball, an outcast, or if you will. You don't celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving, none of these pagan holidays. And people going to look at you like you stupid, man. Like you got 7 heads, man. Like the brother Yohana be saying, They look at you like you got 7 heads. Because that's how they look at you when you separate yourself from Babylon, man. They look at you as an outcast. And we are outcasts, man. We're not a part of this society. We don't want to be a part of this society. The Lord said, come out of her. Come out of her. Babylon. Come out of the ways of Babylon, man. And that's the ways of Babylon. And when you come into this work, into this truth, to this gospel, you gonna catch hell, man. It don't matter. You might have demons plaguing you in your sleep. You might have a woman and she getting on your damn nerves. You might have a car and your car break down. You might have a flat tire. Shit, you might have it's anything, man. Satan is able to tempt you, in all ways, man. Only if he get the authority, the answer from Yahweh, man. He is able to tempt you, to push you to your limit, But the Lord is just, he not going to put you through nothing you can't handle, man. And I'm going to close it out with that. This last precept. Okay, this is 1 Corinthians 10:13. There have no temptation taking you, but such as is coming to man. So all the things we go through is coming to man, All the things that we go through is coming to man. It's not nothing new. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So the Lord always is with us, man. He's faithful, like the scripture says, and he's not going to tempt you above your strength, man. He's not going to put you through something too much you can't. Salakia, I'm talking a little too fast. He's not going to put you through nothing you can't handle, man. That's the Lord. He's faithful. So with that, I'm going to say shalom. I'm going to say Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, Rakah, Kadash, Barakatham, shalom.